Welcome to the English Mood Podcast.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English Mood Podcast. I'm Nora. Today, we're talking about something that almost every English learner experiences at some point. You start speaking. You feel confident. And then suddenly, your mind goes blank. There's a pause, a hesitation, a moment of silence. If that sounds familiar, stay with me, because by the end of this episode, you'll understand exactly why this happens and how to fix it. So first, let's understand the real problem. Why do we actually pause? Before we fix hesitation, we need to understand it. Most learners think pausing means my English isn't good enough. But that's not true. Pausing is not about intelligence. It's not about talent. It's about processing speed. When you speak your native language, your brain doesn't translate. It doesn't analyze grammar. It doesn't search for vocabulary. It just speaks automatically. But in English, your brain is multitasking. It's building the sentence, checking the grammar, searching for the right word, and worrying about mistakes. That's a lot. And when cognitive load increases, pauses increase. Now that we understand what's happening inside the brain, let's talk about the first major shift that changes everything. The first shift: stop translating. Here's the biggest hidden cause of hesitation. Translation. When you translate from your native language into English, your brain is working in two systems at the same time. That doubles the effort and doubles the delay. So instead of trying to build perfect sentences, start building simple thoughts directly in English. Look around you right now. Say in your mind, the air is quiet. I'm listening to a podcast. My phone is in my hand. Simple, direct, immediate. This is how you build automatic pathways. And automatic pathways reduce pauses. Now, once we reduce translation, there's something else we need to improve. Speed of retrieval. Here's something important. Knowing a word is not the same as accessing a word quickly. You might recognize thousands of English words, but if your brain can't retrieve them fast, you'll hesitate. So how do we fix that? Instead of memorizing single vocabulary items, learn phrases. For example, instead of learning opinion, learn in my opinion. Instead of learning agree, learn I completely agree with you. Your brain loves patterns. Patterns reduce thinking time. And when thinking time decreases, fluency increases. But vocabulary alone is not enough. We also need to change how you handle silence. Here's a secret. Native speakers pause too, but they don't stop completely. They use bridges. Phrases like, well, let me think for a second. That's a good question. These are not mistakes. They're processing tools. They give your brain 2 or 3 extra seconds without breaking the rhythm of conversation. So instead of freezing, bridge the silence. Now, even if you improve vocabulary and reduce translation, there's still one powerful factor left: your emotional state. When you feel nervous, your brain activates stress mode. And when stress increases, language performance decreases. This is biological. Your brain shifts energy from communication to protection. So what's the solution? Shift your goal. Stop aiming for perfect English. Start aiming for clear communication. If people understand you, you are fluent enough. Read that again. Fluency is flow, not perfection. And when you allow yourself to make small mistakes, your pauses naturally decrease. Now let's bring everything together with practical training. If you want real results, do this. Every day, speak for 1 minute without stopping. No editing. No restarting. Just flow. Then, practice thinking in English for 5 minutes. And finally, learn 5 useful phrases, not 5 isolated words. Small repetition. Daily exposure. Automatic improvement. And over time, you'll notice something surprising. You're not searching for words anymore. They're simply there. If you pause when speaking English, it doesn't mean you're bad at English. It means your brain is still building speed. And speed comes from repetition, not pressure. So remember, practice daily, focus on flow, and don't worry about perfection. This is Nora, and this is English Mood Podcast. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure to subscribe, leave a comment, and share it with another English learner. Now, think about it. What makes you hesitate the most when speaking English? Keep speaking. Keep practicing. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you in the next episode.